Hello and welcome to The Marketplace with me, Luqman Hariz, a show where we search and talk about the hidden gems of the Bursa Malaysia, the mid and small cap companies. Today, we talk to Titijaya Land Berhad. Property developer Titijaya Land Berhad was founded in 1997. Initially focusing on the development of double-story terrace houses, shop offices and low-cost apartments, it has over the years grown from strength to strength. Titijaya now focuses on many high-rise developments and numerous high-value projects throughout the Klang Valley. The company currently has 432 acres of land bank, with a total gross development value or GDV of 8.6 billion ringgit. Titijaya also has assets totaling 1.49 billion ringgit. And joining me on the show today is Lim Poh Yit. He's the Deputy Managing Director of Titijaya Land Berhad. Lim, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Luqman.
Well, let's start with the latest news. Titijaya is reportedly now in talks to sell stakes in the company to a so-called large foreign property developer or property company, and talks in advanced stages. What can you share with us at this juncture?
For Titijaya, as a property developer and as a public company, we are always explore many ways of opportunities to further enhance our positioning in the market by bringing in partners or bringing in good land banking opportunities. This is always what we do to enhance our shareholders' value.
How about locally? Because it is a large foreign property company. Due to the challenging property market here in Malaysia, some are calling for more consolidation within the Malaysian property sectors between the local property developers. So are you also pursuing such collaborations with local partners?
We do not discount any possibility on this. Recently, last year, we have seen some mid-sized property developers who did some acquisition on another property developers. If suitable, we are open to that opportunity. However, at the moment, our focus still remain on looking out for land banks, good land bank opportunities, and supporting government on public-private initiatives.
We'll talk about your land bank and also public-private initiatives with the government a bit later on the show. I would like to touch on those as well. But let me just ask you first, you plan to launch 1.8 billion ringgit, worth of projects this financial year alone. How confident are you to embark on new developments in a property market that is so tepid here in this country right now?
For the past 2 years, we have slowed down and repositioned ourselves. And for this year, most of our product, out of 1.8 billion, most of our product will be priced below 600,000. So we are confident through the response from registrations and signs of recovery of property market. We are confident that our launches will be well received.
We have had an increase in unsold units, at least for the past 1 year, if not two, be it residential or commercial properties. Does that scare you as a developer?
In our view, we are in the industry for the past few decades. In our view, at the end, location is still the key for property developers. So for Titijaya, we are particular in the location we embark in.
And the locations that you are in mostly are in the Klang Valley, and a lot of them are also in the city centre, prime pieces of land. Do you have plans to go in the ways of other property developers and look towards other states to develop new projects?
Currently, we are looking out as well. Around early this year, we have went into Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, and of last year, we have done our land banking in Penang Island. So these are two locations that we are actively pursuing at the moment. And
the land bank that you have is about 432 acres as of today, as of now. But it has not been revalued over the past 2 decades. Why? And when are you planning to do so?
For Titijaya, and our management take a prudence approach. we do not revalue for since acquisitions, and all our book values are fully disclosed in our reports. So it's up to the public to look at the value hidden in our company.
Let's talk about sales. You target 500 million ringgit worth of new property sales in this financial year. So what makes you confident that that target can be achieved?
We are confident through the response from registrations that we collected. These are usually the first indicators that give us confidence.
All right, we'll come back with Lim Poh Yit, Deputy Managing Director of Titijaya Land Berhad Marketplace. We'll take a short break. We'll return, don't go away. Welcome back to the Marketplace with me, Luqman Hariz. I've been speaking to the Deputy Managing Director of property developer Titijaya Land Berhad, Lim Poh Yit. Now, Lim, welcome back to the show. We were talking about a bunch of things, including your sales and your business plans moving forward. But I got to go back to one of the things that we were talking about in the first segment just now, which is the property glut and the rise in unsold units. Do you think property developers in Malaysia, such as Titijaya, are further contributing to the property glut by building more and more units, whether be it residential or commercial?
For Titijaya, like I said earlier this year, we are focusing on property range mostly below 600,000, which we think is an affordable range that meets the market demand.
It's interesting that you mentioned the concept of affordable and an affordable range.
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you about affordable housing. The government is embarking on countless initiatives to provide more affordable housing to Malaysians of all walks of life.
Yes.
What are you doing? What is your role in supporting the government to provide more affordable homes for people?
As for Titijaya, we are actively pursuing some of the affordable housing scheme that government is rolling out, and some of it will be coming very soon. Yeah, so this is a role that we are playing as a developer to give back and work together with government to provide affordable housing to the people.
What can you share with us in terms of specifics, those initiatives? What can you share with us at this juncture?
I think at the moment, government are working hard to come out with affordable schemes such as Prima Housing, Program Perumahan Rakyat, and there are a few more affordable housing that done by government, which we are always there willingly to support the government.
At your own end, are you planning to build more projects or embark on more projects with price ranges that are more affordable to the public? For example, below 600,000 ringgit you mentioned just now?
Yeah, those are our primary target at the moment, mainly are below 600,000.
Generally speaking, does demand still exceed supply in terms of your projects?
It depends on, is it on our project, right?
Yeah.
At the moment, most of our project, we got good registration, and with that registration, we are prepared to roll out our project with GDV of 1.8 for this year.
A lot of people are often criticizing property developers for building houses that are more expensive than what people can afford. So at Titijaya Land's end, do you do sufficient research as to the demands that you'll get before embarking on any property development projects?
Yeah, generally before we confirm any new project or embark into any new project, we will do extensive market research, as well as working with the local authority to ensure that the new project will be complying with the planning guidelines.
Budget 2018 is just around the corner. What do you hope the government will announce pertaining to your sector?
For our sector, I hope government will follow suit neighboring country, whereby the cooling measures will be relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think this will be in the best interest of the people?
I believe it will be a balancing act in the market because if the cooling measures are too stringent, it will also affect people who want to own an affordable house.
Finally, what can people expect from Titijaya moving forward? What are you doing to ensure that you achieve maximum value for your shareholders?
As for Titijaya, our total GD we still have about 13 billion. So continue to unlock and roll out all these projects to maximize the return for the shareholders.
Right, thank you so much, Titijaya Land Berhad Deputy Managing Director Lim Poh Yit, for joining us on the show. And that's it for this episode of The Marketplace. Send us all your feedback on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at 501 Awani. You can also search for this interview on our website as well, awani.com. Of course, I'm Luqman Hariz. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.